Hey y'all, I feel like it's been a little minute. This video, well, first let me say I hope you guys have had a great holiday so far and was able to spend a day with your loved ones. Just cherish the time that you have with those who are in support of you and those who truly care about you, and vice versa. So, in this video, I don't really have anything in particular. I just want to tell you guys where I am at this point. So it took me a little while to make a video because, my world has been shifting. There's been a lot of changes, and the things that I thought would have happened by now have not happened. It has not taken place. And so, I kept asking myself, what would I like to share? I kept waiting to see, if anything would come to mind. And the things that did come to mind, I think I posted something on my other social media pages, but it just passed. The time had passed for those messages to be released. And where I'm at now, the thing I kept telling myself is that I don't have any motivation to give right now. I don't believe or I don't feel that I have any inspiration or any intentional inspiration to give currently, because that's not where I'm at. I'm I'm in a place where, transition is a word that's been thrown around a lot. But I'm in a place of uncertainty, in a place that is unknown, in a place where I don't have all the answers, in a place where the pieces I thought that were going to work out for me was not working out for me, but it's still working on me. There's been a lot of times where I had to take a breath and say, okay, what am I going to do now? It's like a faith walk. It's a faith walk. And also, I feel like I know it's a time where I'm like in a pressure cooker being cooked and surrounded by intentional pressure so that I can come out and be the woman in person that I need to be for the next place that I'm going to get into. And I don't know what that looks like yet. But some things I feel on the inside, say even with finances, where I'm going is so much greater than where I have been so far and where I'm currently at. And I know that in addition to my mindset, even my eyesight has to improve. So, um, my mindset and my eyesight and my body and my habits and everything else that is connected to the well and the spring of life must be in alignment and intertwined, because it wouldn't make sense for me to go into that place that's where my abundance lies, and something is off, because that means everything else is going to be off. It's like that one loose screw that may hold in for a certain period of time, but eventually that loose screw is going to come out, and it's going to affect everything else that is a part of that system. And so I feel like I'm in a place where those loose screws are being attended to, and they are being tightened, and some of them even replaced, because they may be either old or they're just not useful anymore. And some of them are dull. And so I'm getting some improvements, some upgrades, some cleaning, some purges. There's a lot happening, and it don't feel good. I don't like what I see. And sometimes there was a time where I even looked at my situation. I was like, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. That's what I was telling myself. And thankfully, within the next 10 seconds of me hearing myself say that, I was like, that's a lie. I said, I have my health, I have my home, I have food, I have this, I have that. Me and my daughter are blessed in these ways. I said, that's a lie. I said I have everything that I need. And so I was able to be intentional in shutting my own thought down, a thought that was not even true. And so I also wanted to say there have been many days where I did not feel like doing anything. Sometimes and mostly I still don't feel like doing some things. I don't feel like doing it. Either I'm not in the mood, I'm physically tired, or I'm mentally feeling like I don't want to do it because I'm not seeing anything yet. But I know it's not a trick. It's just that time also has a role in the process too. When something is planted, it doesn't just immediately sprout up. Everything doesn't just immediately sprout up. And that's something that's being cultivated in myself too, patience. Now, patience regarding being a parent is a different story for me. I'm still being worked on in that area. But there's been so many days where I feel like I wasted my days by just sitting and thinking about, what am I going to do? What can I do? Because it's like my back has been up against the wall. And nothing that I was used to has been working. And so I almost feel like I've been forced to change my thought process and to change the way I do things, and to also look at what is in my hand. What do I currently have that I have been ignoring that can work out for my good in this moment? What have I been ignoring? That has been the key to unlock certain creative levels in my life that can create other streams of income, that can create other avenues of outlets for me and even for my daughter. What are some things that I have been neglecting? What are some gifts in myself that I have been neglecting because I've been so comfortable and just riding on the raft of life? What are the things that I have glossed over because I have gotten into a habit and a circle of simply doing? Being in a space has been eye-opening. And I see that I have been living well below what I am capable of. It's almost frustrating and irritating in a way because I'm like, oh, it's like almost an anger bubbling up, a frustration, because I'm like, I know I can do this. There is no reason that I should lack in any area of my life, because I'm like, I see the numerous possibilities of ways to live greater than I have been before, but it's just I've been so comfortable unstuck. I've been comfortable being mediocre. I don't want that anymore. I don't want that anymore. And I truly feel that those who are close to me and those who are connected to me are going to witness something great that is going to come forth from me, not simply because of my own will, but because I'm going to walk and become in alignment with everything that I have been called to be. And I missed saying this earlier, but even on days when I didn't feel like it, even when it came to working out, I did it. Because I have been training myself to do things even when I don't feel like it, because I know it's going to count towards the greater good of myself and those connected to me. And it's not just about me. I'm doing this because it's greater than me. And it's greater than where I have been. And it's going to be greater to where I'm going to.